Security was heightened at the General Court Martial when Dr. Kiiza Besigye, together with his friend Obeid Lutale, were brought before court to face charges that led to their arrest recently in Kenya. Dr. Besigye and his co-accused Lutale were swiftly arraigned to the dock before the presiding chairman of the court-martial, Brigadier General Freeman Mugabe.
Yes, your lawyers are not around, but I believe you know them. You can mention their names.
I object to a court of the military because I am not a member of the UPDF.
Besigye's legal team, led by Arias Lukwago, objected to the plan of the court-martial. However, this court overruled their objections.
Persons have been illegally presented before you, Mr. Chairman. The two accused persons here traveled to Nairobi lawfully.
The two accused persons were brought before this court for pre-taking and raised objection on the ground that they are civilians and therefore cannot be tried by this court. In reply, Councillor Fire Mojshala and Counsel for the State submitted that jurisdiction to try a person not otherwise subject to military law is provided under Section 117 of the UPDF Act. This court has looked at Section 117 G and H of the UPDF Act and finds that the accused persons are subject to military law.
Besigye and co-accused Lutale were charged with 4 counts under Section 117 of the UPDF Act, among others fundraising and mobilizing resources against the security of Uganda, unlawful possession of 2 pistols and 8 rounds of ammunition, monopolies of armed forces.
Since November 2024, while at Riverside apartments in Nairobi, Kenya, were found in unlawful possession of 08 rounds of pistol ammunition, which are ordinarily the monopoly of the defense forces. Do you accept or you don't accept?
Don't.
A plea of not guilty entered.
Prosecution led by Colonel Raphael Mugisha informed the court that inquiries into the offenses against the accused are still ongoing and asked the court for more time.
To have people who are not subject to military law, but otherwise get subject to military law because of circumstances or inviting themselves to be tried by the military law. Chairman and other court members, one of the reasons also advanced was that he has not got time to inform his lawyers.
The duo, through their lawyers, challenged the extradition laws and processes through which they were arrested, but prosecution objected their prayers.
If you were to do or to pursue extradition processes, there are mechanisms. It is initiated by a memoranda raised by the Minister for Foreign Affairs here to his counterpart in Kenya. And then they follow the processes which involve a judicial process, because the courts of Kenya have to issue orders to that effect, that so and so is required back in their country on account of certain cases, charges preferred against them. They must be considered as fugitives who are running away from the long arm of the law, who are running away from justice in their countries of origin. It's only that in those circumstances. 2, if it's about deportation, you must have entered that country, Kenya, illegally, and it should be that country complaining that somebody entered here illegally, or having entered illegally, they committed offenses in that respective country. So in that case, again, the judiciary has to pronounce itself on that matter, has to issue orders.
Court remanded Besigye and Lutale at Luzira prison till 2nd December 2024 for further mention and hearing.
Yeah, Councillor Kwago, your submissions have been taken seriously, and the court is adjourned to 2nd December 2024 for mention and ruling on what you have submitted on.
Prosecution alleges Dr. Kiiza Besigye and Obeid Lutale committed crimes between October 2023 and November 2024 in cities of Athens, Greece, Geneva, Switzerland, and Nairobi, Kenya.
The law requires that objection to the charge must be taken before a plea. And the counsel Kwago has raised the matter after the accused have pleaded to the charges, and this court is unable to give a ruling on these matters now. So I advise that they can be remanded and the ruling of court will be given on the next hearing date.
Amwaye Vanjuko and Deborah Namamonde for UBC.